What's going on, guys? In this video I wanted to go over alchemy and how potions and elixirs work in Diablo 4, as well as my thoughts for endgame systems related to potions and elixirs, which I think would be pretty cool, and I'm hoping for them in the final release or even the endgame for further crafting, because right now it's pretty basic. So to craft in the beta here, if you go to the alchemist on the map, the alchemist can upgrade potions, craft elixirs, incense, and refine your resources. So right now you can't do incense because that's blocked out in the beta. But starting off with potions and how they work, it's not something in your inventory, it's actually charges. So if you look here, you have charges, and then you get these like orbs, which I think if you play Diablo 3, you get these like health orbs, and then that'll increase your health or restore your health. It's the same thing here, where you press Q on PC and it'll restore your health, and then you could carry up to 5 potions. Now I just have 5 potions because I got a renown reward for the area, plus 1 potion charge, but you start off with 4. And then as you go, it takes a little bit of resources that you find. You can get them through quests or just off of chests or throughout the world, like bushes and things like that. And they'll give you enough materials, and then it's a small gold cost to actually upgrade. So every 15 levels or so, then once you get higher, every 10 levels, you could craft. It requires more materials and a bit more gold. There's only a one-time thing, and it's basically upgrading that potion. So right now I'm at a minor healing potion, which is, I mean, okay, I'm indifferent to it. There's nothing amazing about it. It's just a simple thing. And then onto elixirs. These are like 30-minute to, they might have an hour or two for more powerful ones later on, but right now every 30 minutes or for 30 minutes each elixir will give you some kind of bonus, whether it be increased armor, dodge, experience, resistances to certain elements. Early game I didn't have much need for these, but I guess in higher difficulties this would be definitely a good bonus, especially like with the experience bonus. 5% is pretty decent, especially when you gain so much experience early on pretty quickly. And again, these cost materials, which you could find in the world through treasure chests, quests. There's like these caches, I think they're called, and you'll be able to open those and you get a bunch of materials that way. Now I have a few. You could also find like pure elixirs from chests and bosses and things like that. I found ones that I can't even use in the beta, level 36, lucky hit chance, and this one has increased damage against certain enemy types. So these are basic, and being that they're blue leads me to believe that there's rare and unique ones later on, which is what I hope for the end game. I'll get to that in a little bit, because you could also refine materials if you don't have enough. Let's say I want weak elixir of shadow, I need Blight's Blade, Blight Shade. Go into here, and it costs a little bit of gold, 5 gallow vine, and now I have enough to craft my my shadow elixir. So I go in, cost some gold, and it goes right into your consumables. So I think this is a pretty good feature. I mean, it's another type of gold sink, and it also gives you a little bonus that you can craft that'll help you in your adventure or whatever. If you're having trouble with a boss or a certain area, you could craft that elixir. Now, I went over the refining, crafting, and upgrading. Ideally, at the end game, this is the best that you can get, just like a better healing potion. What I would want is maybe through end game quest or very rare materials, be able to customize your healing potion. Maybe it'll give you, faster movement speed when you use it for, 5 seconds or something. There should be some kind of unique bonus in it, to differentiate it when you use it. And I don't mind if it costs more, whether it be dungeon or material wise, but there should be some more RNG based customization for the crafting other than just upgrading your potion. Same thing for elixirs. As I mentioned before, these are blue, which means they're magic. If there's rare or I don't know if they're gonna do unique items later on, but I'd like to see the same kind of thing that I mentioned with the potions, where unique potions or materials can be found to craft these like high-end type elixirs. Maybe they last for an hour and they cost more gold and more rare materials, but they provide more class specific type bonuses. Maybe like 50% more damage to enemies, or enemies explode on death and deal shadow damage from a rogue, or deal or enemies freeze whenever you hit them for 20 minutes or something like that. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but there should be some more customization and RNG based elixirs that would really help in like end game, and it'll really flesh out the crafting system, because right now it's just, I wouldn't really call it crafting, even though it's crafting, because there's no random affixes or anything like that. It's kind of just creating potions that are standard across all characters, across everyone that's playing the game. So there's nothing unique about it. It doesn't stand out. So that's what I'd like to see. Right now, again, this is the beta, so I'm just theory crafting right now, and just thinking about what I would like to see to add some more dynamic changes to these systems, rather than just find X material and then craft this potion. It's always going to have the same cooldown, the same amount of lightning resist, same amount of experience. Because then it just becomes a numbered game, and it's not really that like you're customizing it to your build, which I look forward to most in the end game, where you could further customize and flesh out certain areas, let's say like range damage or something like that, and maybe it could be unique to class. I don't know, but yeah, those are just my thoughts on elixirs and potions and the basic overview for the current beta. If you guys have any questions or suggestions for potions or elixirs or anything like that, or your experience, let me know if you've played the beta. I'm interested to hear that. And thanks for watching. Feel free to comment below.